We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Kansas City have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Brett Saberhagen will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Standing in, Louis Aparicio. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Louis Aparicio.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Soler. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 9.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Minnie Minoso, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, just keeping him close. Standing in now, Frank Thomas. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Minoso, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a big swing by the Big Hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strike out there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Paul Konerko. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0. Hit high and deep out to left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact. He got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The set and the 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but He's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mark Burley, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
At the plate, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Merrifield.
The pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
A 1-1.
Counting 2-1.
Liner toward right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
A runner at second, nobody out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Three and two, full count. No one out with a runner at second. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
At the plate, George Brett, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. First and second here with nobody out. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
None out, runners at first and second. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at third, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit because he wanted to start the double play. So instead of 2 outs, they get none, and we'll see if the guy on the mound can bail them out.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, after trailing going into the bottom half of the inning, they strike with a 2 RBI base hit right there, Dero.
Yeah, now you know from an offensive standpoint, pitcher better step up next inning. We went out and put a crooked number up on the board after you gave up 1 early. Time for you to grind it out for the boys.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Hit in the air out to right. Mazara's under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. And up steps Salvador Perez. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. He's set. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Perez Playing here in his age 29 season, he's a 9-year major league vet. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Soler rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 2.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. A pathetic 4 errors and 1 man left on base. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Royals lead it 3-1. Up next for Chicago, Nomar Mazara. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Number 30, Nomar Mazara.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, that's it.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2.
To 2-2 now. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Yasmani Grandal will be next. Full count. Here it comes. Struck him out. Ready now for the White Sox, Yasmani Grandal. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No, that's down.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher.
1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The center fielder, number 28, Leori Garcia.
At the plate, Leori Garcia. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now batting, Alex Gordon. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now the 2-0. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Brett Phillips. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. From the stretch.
Oh, that looks good.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara's under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Riding in once again, Whit Merrifield reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. A look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Moncada gloves it, one there, on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Around the horn they go, 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now to the plate, Danny Mendick. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The second baseman, Danny.
And the pitch.
Mendick.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Got him swinging in the dirt. Perez corrals it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Ready for another chance? Louis Aparicio flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1 count to the Pale Host leadoff hitter. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Minnie Minoso. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1 for count.
Oh and 1, here it comes. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Third inning here, 3-1 our score. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of the third now. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And there's ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, George Brett. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Up next to the Royals, the right fielder, Jorge.
So 2 away here in the Kansas City third, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Royals 3 and the White Sox 1. Into the box, Frank Thomas. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Soler going back, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So now to the plate, Paul Konerko, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Konerko brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. That evens it up 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Royals,
Hunter Dozier digging in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dozier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. Mazzara will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out, number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And that's a pretty wide range there. A real contrast in pitching styles. 97 versus 89 as the 2 pitchers' top speeds so far. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. From the stretch. Yeah. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High and deep to right center. And this is into the alley. Extra bases for Gordon. And not in time as the run scores.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Brett Phillips will bat next, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One for the Royals here, and it comes courtesy of this Alex Gordon swing. We're through 4. It's now 4-1 Kansas City. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the White Sox, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield.
Now
one away.
The center fielder, Leori Garcia.
Now at the plate, Leori Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Garcia, the native of the Dominican Republic. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
In there, 2-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full. Danny Mendick waits on deck. 1 run on 3 hits and 3 errors for these guys so far tonight. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
To the plate now, Danny Mendick. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Here's the pitch.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box, Louis Aparicio. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. With Merrifield next to bat. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Too low, 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. This one's down to third. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 27.
Ready for another shot now, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
He bailed him out with a swing, 3-2 now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Adalberto Mondesi becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, George Brett, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Digging in once again, Minnie Minoso. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 9.
Here it comes.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Ball knocked outside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
Striding into the box, Frank Thomas. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0.
Ball back outside.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Paul Konerko. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here's Yoan Moncada, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
2 out with the man at first. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Mondesi is under it. And that's the 3rd out. White Sox leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Kelvin Herrera will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 41, Kelvin Herrera.
Bottom of the inning now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Jorge Soler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And it's 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Two balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box now, Hunter Dozier, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, ball 1.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Herrera, 30 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And the payoff pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Moncada brings it in to retire the side. Royals leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Stepping into the box, Nomar Mazara. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Now here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
This is popped up. O'Hearn is there. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 28, Leori Garcia.
Stepping up now, Leori Garcia. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. And the pitch. This is line to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Royals 4 and the White Sox 1. Dylan Cease gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dylan Cease.
Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Alex Gordon.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Here it comes, 2-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Garcia is right there, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 15. Phillips.
One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mazara's on the move. Around first, digging for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Whit Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he popped him up. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does irk you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Number 5, George.
Digging in, George Brett. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Pitch out, nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In is Jorge Soler. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And it's fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 3-2. Full count still. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that third out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
Jay Spry trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Jay Spry.
Hunter Dozier will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 8th inning coming up. The Royals are on top 6-1. Digging in to try it again, Danny Mendick. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Pitch number 100 on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Too high. 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-2.
2-2. Yep.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Luis Aparicio. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
The 1-2.
Nope. Outside.
And he fouls this one off. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Now batting, number 9.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working 7+, and he stands to be the winning pitcher in this one. Josh DeMont comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Josh DeMont.
Minnie Minoso will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, 2-1. From the stretch.
Count is 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Settling in now, Frank Thomas. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
One and 2 to Frank Thomas. Stamont utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, Paul Konerko. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Ready on 1 and 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And Konerko lays off a pitch that misses, so it's back to even at 2 and 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And now both runners are in to score, and the lead is shaved a bit down to 6-3 now.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in two.
At the plate now, Yohan Moncada, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. So they're going back at the track. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he's in safely to third, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought, and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Three runs already home here. Fouled off. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Royals out in front 6-4. Alex Colomé is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Alex Colomé.
Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Lifted down the line in left. Minoso will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, number 66.
So striding in, Ryan O'Hearn, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0 home. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 7-4.
The home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Standing in now, Alex Gordon. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. In the past against Alex Colomé, he's gone 3 for 6. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
The center fielder, number 15.
So striding forward now, Brett Phillips. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home. Runners on first with 1 down. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Lifted the other way out to left center. Minoso is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. From the stretch. Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. The 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals tack on 1 more on the strength of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Tim Hill comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Ted.
Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
0-1 the count. Here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Hill, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-2 once more.
That's a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So now to the plate, Leury Garcia. No balls and 1 strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
One out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in, Danny Mendick. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's too high.
1-0 count.
Yep, that ball went out.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Mondesi brings it in. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Kansas City posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Brett Saberhagen wins his 3rd of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Tim Hill closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the White Sox, 4 runs on 6 hits. 4 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.